see if Bagattin exploits that or not.
Shot landed in the exchange by Bagattin as well as for deep. Oh, that is over!
I rushed in and I stepped in when I should have stepped out, and I got clipped with a bowler, the Hail Mary. So, you know, it is what it is. It's in the past now, and yeah, it's time to move on and move forward.
It was a mere fatal mistake that Dino made. He just never went on game plan, but you know, those things he's realised, experience, and it happens, it's sport.
It's always hard losing your title. Bagattin went in against Fadipe, he made a mistake, he got punished, but the great thing about this sport, redemption is always around the corner.
I've got a big point to prove. I want to prove I am one of the top welterweights in this division. The Lion's back, and we'll be roaring as always. Peter is the best stand-up coach in the country. He's got the world champions to prove it. So Peter's my head coach.
I just felt the next best option for Dino was to go to somebody where he felt like, you know, he's going to move in a circle of wrestlers and ground specialist guys.
I go down to Fight Fit for the wrestling, the wrestling, the jits, and you know, just putting it all together as a package.
It's no secret that Dino Bagattin possesses incredible stand-up skills. And now with him honing his ground and wrestling skills at Fight Fit, we're going to see a very dangerous, well-rounded fighter.
The former welterweight champion is one of the longest-serving athletes in the EFC. Having fought and beaten most of the top welterweights in the division, Bagattin will look to make an example of his opponent and prove why he is still one of the EFC's best.
Everyone knows I come back very strong. I've proved it in the past. And this time it's no different.
Who's this guy Dino's fighting? It doesn't even matter. Anyway, he's just meat for the Lion. The Lion's hungry. Whatever this guy's name is, I don't really care.
My objective is to tear Gordon apart bit by bit, break his will, break his soul, break him down, beat him, and have my hand raised on the night.
I don't think Dino is stupid enough to underestimate me, but if you know, if they're asking Gordon who, come fight night, they're going to know Gordon who. So let's see.
Gordon's the type of fighter who, at a drop of a hat, will take any fight. So for 3 fights in a row, he's had 28 days notice, no time to build up any cardio. Now we finally got time to work on him, work on his skill set and his strength and conditioning. So I don't think that's even going to be a factor in this fight. Plus, I don't think it's going to get to 3 rounds. Dino's got a suspect chin, Gordon's got heavy hands. I mean, it's a bad fight for Dino.
This is the absolute best version that the fans have ever seen from me. My training has been of top caliber. I've done a lot of cross-training with all the different coaches from the different, you know, different disciplines, and we've really put in hours on every one of the facets.
Gordon Rudman's overall EFC record can be very misleading. He won his first fight against Pupanga Trezor convincingly, and then the next 2 went to very controversial decisions. He's actually a lot better than what his record shows.
Gordon Rudman made a successful start to his EFC career. However, in his last 2 fights, he only managed a draw and a loss, both going the distance and both considered controversial decisions. This time, however, Rudman has promised not to leave it in the hands of the judges.
This time he's got the conditioning and he's had a full camp. So if it goes 3 rounds, which I doubt it's going to go, he's definitely going to show everyone what his full skill set.
I'm a fitter, stronger, more active, more aggressive me. I'm going to try and go back to roots, you know, where the rage all started. I'm going to get out there with anger and fury, controlled aggression, but in his face, and I'm really hurt him. I'm going to go after him, and I'm going to try and finish him quick.
Gordon's running scared. He's fighting a former champion. He's fighting a pissed off former champion, and just by the way he's running his mouth, it's out of fear.
Zero respect. Aggression. I'm going to get in there. I'm going to get in there with bad intentions. I'm going to go and hurt him. I'm going to go out there and win this fight. Nothing is going to stop me on the night.
2 welterweights are on a collision course as the former welterweight champion, Dino the Lion Bagattin, takes on the always dangerous and tough as nails, Gordon Rage Rudman.
These 2 welterweights have been having a go at each other ever since this fight was signed. There's no doubt they don't like each other, and this certainly could get messy.
He's weak. That is his weakness. He's weak. So You know, he's striking, he can't stand with me. He says he's going to put me on my back and wrestle me. We'll see about that. All around, I don't think he can match me.
I'm sure he's going to bring his best. Is his best good enough? No, not good enough.
After having lost his welterweight title at EFC 29, Dino Bagattin is still one of the most feared welterweights in the organization. With big wins over very tough opponents, Bagattin has only one thing on his mind: get the victory at any cost.
This is a massive fight for Gordon Rudman. If he beats Dino, the former champion, it means he's a contender. He's going to leave everything in the hexagon.
Coming off 2 controversial decisions, Gordon Rudman has promised not to leave it in the hands of the judges and will look to finish off the former champion with a massive KO.
I have supreme confidence in my preparation. I have supreme confidence in my ability. I have zero respect for what credentials go behind his name. He's another man, he bleeds red, and on that night he's going to be locked in a cage with me.
Well, if we just look back at history, Dino got a little bit upset with the deep air, and that resulted in him with his head down and his butt up in the middle of the canvas. So if it's getting under his skin again, we're more than happy to replicate the same result.
Will the former champion once again rise to the top and prove that he is one of the best? Or will Rage have too much power for his illustrious opponent and stand the victor? It's Dino Bagattin versus Gordon Rudman.
I don't see it going anywhere. I see, like I said, Rudman sitting on his. This dude's in for a hell of a night.
Every time Dino gets into a scrap, he gets tagged, he gets dropped. Now the thing is that there is no situation where he gets tagged and gets dropped against Gordon. If he gets tagged, he gets knocked out.
I hit people and they go down. He hits people repeatedly and they don't.
Give the crowd what they want. They want blood. They want to see fighters standing there and slugging it out. And I aim to please.
On the 11th of December, 2 explosive strikers collide in the electrifying battle for the featherweight title. At EFC 36, the newly crowned champion, Boyd Allen, will set out to prove that he is undisputedly the best featherweight in the organization. Standing in his way is the incredibly dangerous, lethal stand-up specialist, Wade Groth, the biggest threat the champion has ever faced. Plus, 2 top welterweights are looking for redemption as Dino Bagattin goes to war with the highly talented Gordon Rage Rudman. It's Allen versus Groth for the featherweight title, and Bagattin versus Rudman in the welterweight showdown. EFC 36, 11 December, Coca-Cola Dome, Johannesburg. Tickets and broadcast information at efcworldwide.com.